Yo, welcome back to the house where we talk news, celebrities, and hot topics. So listen, we have a lot to go over. First things first, Megan Thee Stallion, she wrote a letter to the judge. We have the Tory Lanez sentencing that's, currently happening. It will resume tomorrow, but we'll go ahead and get into Megan Thee Stallion and her letter tonight. I also want to mention this Montgomery, Alabama brawl at the riverfront, child. A whole hot damn mess. Boston Tea Party Part 2. We'll briefly talk about that. All right, we got people calling. Okay. Decline. All right. So listen, let's start off with Megan Thee Stallion. During rapper Tory Lanez's sentencing, a statement was read on behalf of Megan Thee Stallion, who was shot in the feet by Tory Lanez 3 years ago. Megan expressed that she has not experienced a single day of peace since the incident and that she will never be the same despite struggling with whether to appear in person. She asked the judge for a stiff sentence for Lanez. Prosecutors are seeking 13 years for Lanez, who was convicted of assault with a semi-automatic firearm, having a loaded unregistered firearm in a vehicle, and discharging a firearm with gross negligence. Lanez's defense team argued for probation and entry into a substance abuse program. I believe also in Megan Thee Stallion's letter, she included something to the effect of, the judge should not show him mercy because mercy is for those who express remorse. And she believes that Lanez has not expressed remorse. I would have to agree with her. All right. During the hearing, Lanez's father emotionally shared his son's difficult childhood after his mother's death, which became an outlet through music. Several witnesses testified about Lanez's charitable giving and supportiveness as a father. Rapper Iggy Azalea and others sent letters to the judge requesting a transformative, not life-destroying sentence. Iggy and Tory cool like that? Okay. That makes me feel a ways about her, but listen, it is what it is, and it's going to be what it's going to be. The judge made findings in favor of both sides, acknowledging Megan's vulnerability during the shooting and Lanez's lack of remorse. He also considered Lanez's attempts to intimidate Megan through social media, etc., etc. So I believe we will get his sentence tomorrow, all right? Y'all got to let me know how y'all feel about the situation. I'm so happy that we're finally putting this behind us. I mean, this has been so disastrous. A disastrous case, a disastrous trial. In the media, the court of public opinion, it's been a whole hot damn mess. I'm glad that he was convicted. I'm glad that he was tried and convicted. And I'm happy that finally, tomorrow he will be officially sentenced. So you guys got to let me know how y'all feel about that in the comments down below. Will he get the 13 years? Probably not the whole 13 years, no. We're going to go with 7. All right. So let me know. And then after that, y'all know that they're going to deport him back to Canada, right? He's not going to be allowed, to come out and then roam the streets of LA or the United States at all. I believe they're going to make him serve his sentence here and then be deported back to Canada. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about the situation in the comments down below. Now, did y'all see how we stood together as a people? I mean, the black community, we were so torn last week when it came to the trans women and the black women and this, that, and the third. And child, it was a whole hot mess. Y'all, not even the Florida curriculum could have, black folks, standing together in solidarity. Like this video of the folks out there at the Montgomery, Alabama riverfront. There was a riverboat that was coming in to park at the dock. But somebody's, this group, I don't know if they were family, friends, but they had this pontoon, this group of white people, they had this pontoon that was parked and it was in the way of the riverboat that had a whole bunch of people on it that could not park at the dock because these white people in their platoon was in the way. Well, child, the security guard told them to move it. The white people refused. Then the security guard tried to shift the boat over. The white people got upset at the situation. The security guard tried to explain that he was just doing his job. And then all of a sudden, one of the white men, attacks the black security guard. And then the whole white mob decides, I think it was 6 of them. They all decide to attack the damn security guard. And then moments later, the staff, all black staff on the damn, steamboat, they get off And they're charging the white folks because it's like, okay, first off, you're not about to beat up a black man. It's not going to be like 6 of y'all, you know, beating up this black man. And for what? Because he's doing his job. So, yeah, the whole staff, okay, if you watch the videos, I can't show them because, you know, it's not age appropriate and it's not, you know, can't show too much violence onto YouTube and stuff like that. But listen, it was quite interesting. The staff came off the boat and they started like a wop wop a whoop wop a wop bamboo. And then you had, you know, onlookers and witnesses and bystanders, you know, getting involved in the situation. Usually in moments like that, you know, people just record. They just record like, ooh, there's a fight going on. But I feel like, you know, this was a special situation in which it was 6 white people on one, and there was women. I believe there was 3 women and like 4 men, and they were charging after this innocent black security guard. And so my whole thing is, I mean, I don't know about y'all, but when I see an image of a black man being, you know, violently attacked by, you know, a group of white people, to me, it just like, it brings back images of like, you know, page 74 in the history book where they are, you know, being brutal towards slaves. Like that's the image I get. Like it just brings me back to slavery. It honestly does. All right. So with that being said though, it was really interesting. And so, yes, everybody just came together, all the black people. And when I tell y'all they beat they asses, okay, they beat they asses, and I do not condone violence, but at this particular point, it's self-defense. At this particular point, it's self-defense, okay? At this particular point, they got what was coming to them. At this particular point, it is what it is, and it's going to be what it's going to be. And then all of a sudden, you get the OG coming in with the damn folding chair. I don't know who he thought he was. I don't know if he thought he was Carlito, the Undertaker, bitch. Okay, John Cena, you can't see me. I don't know if he thought he was The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, or what's the OG, Hulk damn Hogan. But y'all, he went to playing whack-a-mole with that damn folding chair. Okay, he went to playing whack-a-mole and got one of the dudes, the main dude, got his ass in the face, okay? But that one white man, the main one, I mean, he had a lot of stamina. He got his ass beat by a good 40 of us and was still trying to fight. I'm like, you don't get tired, do you? Okay. Okay, it's giving perseverance. And then it was one lady who was trying to help, you know, her man or her friend or, you know, whatnot. So the man with the folding chair, you know, he smacked the guy in the head, and then he went over to the girl in the red dress and then smacked her ass, you know, in the neck. And I know her neck snapped. I know she had to go to the, what do you call it? The emergency room and whatnot. So, yeah, that was really interesting. But listen, am I upset at the situation? Okay. Ask me if I'm upset at the situation. Ask me if I thought that the man with the folding chair was doing too much. How Brian say from Kenny of the Game, oh, thanks so. Oh, thanks so. Because at the end of the day, y'all fucking tried it. Okay, how Jason Aldean said, try that in a small town. Yeah, bitch, you tried it in a small town. And you fucked around, and you found out, and every single one of y'all hoes got your ass beat. Deservingly. All right? So y'all got to let me know how y'all feel about that. Listen, they were arrested. Police in Montgomery, Alabama arrested multiple individuals involved in a viral brawl at the city's waterfront near Riverfront Park. The fight was captured on video, whatever. The mayor, Stephen L. Reed of Montgomery, Alabama, praised the police response, stating that justice would be served. Listen, he's saying that whoever needs to be made responsible will be made responsible. And he said, you know, we will deal with, you know, everyone's going to be held accountable. Okay? Everyone, he said, is going to be held accountable for every instance of violence. Okay? So not just the initiators, but I'm assuming that, you know, brother man, the OG with the folding chair, I'm assuming that he's going to get a first class ticket to the county jail.